Hello, hello. Cyber Dragon here for my continued playthrough of Blade and Bones. I was near my run with this before I started Horizon Zero Dawn, and well, Aloy kind of took control of things, and so I figured I need to get back to this game to finish it up. I'm near the end. I have five out of the seven legendary swords. I got my hardest boss fight and the easiest boss fight left to do to get the sixth and seventh sword. That give you seven. Then I can face the final boss of the game once you have those seven swords. That's a separate video when I face him. And then for trophies I get, there's two trophies there, I believe. Uh, Let me go to the trophies real quick. Okay. If you got this game, or you can pull up a trophy list on this game, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You can check it through Google, or if you. Okay. So the two trophies for beating the final boss, you get what is it and what is it going to be. That's a gold trophy, and then you start a new game plus right after that, and that's the next gold trophy. So that leaves two trophies left to pop the platinum, and that's a separate run. I'm combining one with the other. Breaking the curse, you have to have all seven legendary swords in one sitting, one play session. You can't get five and then save, quit, come back the next day and get the other two. You have to get all seven in one play session. Defeat a boss with only one purity left. Because this game in the menu, you have the ability to go ahead and suicide or kill yourself a few times. So basically, you say that for the easiest boss, which is the one that's in the frozen area. You just have to hit Pacific and you win that boss fight. That's just like that. So basically, you would suicide yourself. So you have one dot left, one blue dot. Then go face him, and once you win that fight, which is the easiest one in the game, this trophy he'll pop. So I'm combining that with the breaking the curse. Um, Basically, for the breaking the curse run, it's gonna be two parts. Part one is prep. I go and get all the life fragments, all the life boosts, all the stamina boosts, and a couple swords to fight with. Because you really don't want to use any of the legendary swords. Because if they break, then this is for nothing. So you want a couple of the common and then the rares to work with on those. So that run, you're going to collect all that. Then you have a choice of two different stats to use. This the Kuro that's from the desert that gives you a lot of health boosts. It reduces your stamina, but you do a little bit more damage. Then the other one is the Nero boost. It's in the main area, the first area. That gives you a boost and a damage. You get a boost in everything and stamina. You don't want to use the one that what's her name? I forgot her name. She's in the cave. The build that she gives you a lot of stamina, but reduces your health. That's the one you don't want to use. Um, so there, yeah. So back to the game. Okay, yeah, I'm back again. Let's see here. Let me see what I got. Oh, oh yeah. For in my case for this game, I have to change the button setup. I have a tendency to push the L3 left stick in, and what happens is L3 is also meditation. And in the middle of a fight, I'll push that and I'll be meditate when I don't want to. So what I do is I change that to the right directional button. So now when I push L3, the right directional button moves. See, that changes for right, left directional button for left, L3 to go right, Now, the right direction now, meditation comes up. They're pushing in to get rid of it. One, two, three, four, five. So I have 5 out of the 7 legendary swords. So I want to fight this. I'll use that one. Now that's the boost I got right there. I'm thinking about going to test to see if the desert one will work. That'll give me, it reduces my stamina to some, but I have a large health boost. That'll come in handy for facing that boss because you can get hit a lot. So I'm gonna go to the desert and pick that up. So in order to activate that, I need to set the clock to the right thing. Oh, that's where it has some. I have to use New Dawn with that fight. Yeah. So now I gotta move the clock so I can go pick up this other ability. I think it's Red Moon. There it is. I'm sitting there pushing the L3 in the sprint because he pushed that in for Aloy to sprint. So one of the things when you play modeler games, some of the actions you do for a character you might carry over to a different game inadvertently. Oh man, I didn't get over here fast enough. Now the problem with that boss fight that I'm about to do is there are times he'll take his right hand, stick it into the ground, and a tentacle will come up and smack the crap out of you, take a lot of your health. Sometimes you can't see where it's coming from, and you might see it at the last second. But you have to dodge that bad boy. You have to dodge it, and then continue working on the right, his left hand, which is what you facing his right side. You know, to get that health bar down to nothing to beat it. So basically, whenever he puts that hand down, so when you see that, get ready for the tentacle. And then after that, get back to working on smashing that hand on a. Nah, see how big my health bar got? My damage increased even more. And my stamina took a little hit. Now, there's a portal at the top of the elevator from the swamp. And certain bosses have portal codes to get to them. You can see these portal codes when you use the second eye. There we are. Boy, it's dark out here. The second line allows you to see things. I'll make it daytime so I can show what I'm talking about. Now, for example, this thing here had a code to break it. Let's see if it works. No. Man, I forgot how to use a relic. Oh, R2. Okay. Yeah, see that? That's the code you have to punch in, which is Pacific, and aggressive to break the gate. You go down there to get a rare sword. Also, see that guy over there? He's pointing to that window. There's some stairs in there that only you can see with the eye activated. That leads you to that second level you see up in there. On that level is a rare sword you can get. I already got it already. But that's what the second eye does. Also with the second eye, certain bosses, you'll see symbols like these with certain bosses. So you want to memorize or write those down or draw images of them. And from the elevator, at the top of the elevator portal, you'll be able to input that code up there, jump in the portal, and it'll put you to the fight. I'm not that using for this fight, because the problem is, oh no, I can use the portal to get back out, and use the same portal to jump back out. So, make a save here. You head to the swamp. Change my relic to the gun relic. Okay, elevator, where you at? Let's see here. Make sure I go in the right direction. It should be over here, I believe. Oh yeah, don't try and fight these creatures, they're a waste of time. There's the steps. No, that leads to the bamboo woods. Should be over here then. Those steps lead to the bamboo woods. Alright, so the elevator's on the other side. And I've been in here so many times that I haven't been in here in a couple weeks. So I kind of disorientated slightly. Okay. There, it should be over here. There, I think. I'm looking for the mountain. Oh, gotta be over there. That leads back to the main area, so the elevator's to the left of that. There's the steps. Okay, good. So, what is this in relationship to the save point? So to the left of the steps is the elevator. There it is. Now, I might die a few times on this fight. And there it is. It should be coming down. Here it comes. Gotta die a few times to learn the boss fight. Sometimes it takes you several deaths to get it. Other times it takes you a few. We'll see. Well, I got 7. Well, 7 full lives. But I'm able to go back and retrieve all the lives I lost. Now, once you get to 7 swords, you stick them in here. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and an insufficient sword. So you got 1 slot for each sword you stick in here. And once you do that, you hit this thing here, and it will take you to the final boss fight of the game. There are those who climb up here using the this route, and you can come up here from the stairs from the bottom. But what people have done, I've seen 2 different gamers do this. They get up here. This is blocked off with wood. You know, you can break these things. So this is blocked off with wood. And then they've been breaking wood before, but they encouraged them to break the wood right here and take the elevator down. Well, they did the hard way. They went back down this way, the same way they came up. They went back down. One guy did it 2 or 3 times, and it was toward the end of the game that he realized he could have been using the elevator over here. Always check your surroundings when you're playing any type of game. Okay, so the code for to face the first mistake is dual question Pacific. So I do dual question. That's for that one. And I keep tapping. I'm so used to using the right direction of the change. Pacific is the last word. Oops. So now I'm here for the boss fight. That damn hand. Man. I ran away from it. That's the problem is you don't see where that damn hand's coming in at. Oh, damn. That damn hand. I got a chance. Ah! See, he keep that hand occupied. He won't bring out the sword. Hmm. And that sword I have broke. Yeah, it did break. So my best bet probably using a normal or common sword. All right, because I died, whatever cure I had, I lost, so that's gone. Hmm. So that test was using the extra health and the short stamina. Uh, so what I'm gonna try next is to the other cure. But first, I can't get my health back. Let's see here. Go on relics, put it on that ring. Yep, and then activate the ring. So that means it's not here in this area. Let's make it a little brighter out here. Or maybe not. Hold up. Ah, the Curo's activated. So I'm going to try this Curo next. Just now I pushed in L3 to sprint, which what I have to do for Aloy. Ah. And this gives me a little health, a little jump, and a little bit of stamina as well. Well, the other one, if you notice, I ran out of stamina pretty quick because it's short. R1. So I get a little stamina boost, little of that, little of that, little of that. So let me make it daytime. Oh, I ain't paying attention. I had a phone call. Okay. No, it's not here neither. Okay. So, I'll check a different zone. Let's check the snow zone. Oops, wrong one. Sometimes it takes a while for it to materialize. One time I went to all the zones. So I waited like 5 minutes and test it again, and then I found it. All right. Okay, let's try the bamboo woods. Sometimes you can spot it. There should be a little blue ball hovering near the ground. Oh, it's over here. And here we are. So I got it back. I'm heading back to the swamp. Yeah, guy I was having comments with on this particular game. Um, he came across something I didn't catch before. So there's a statue in here. Let me find it real quick. I never did activate it. But you have to light. I think it's over here. You light the stuff around it. Is that it? No, it's not this one. No, it's in the snow area. It's in the snow area. Uh, Alrighty, where's that? Where's the hand? Looking for the hand. So I think I might as well go ahead and grab that rare sword. I ain't worried about it. Let's see here. Kill each one of them. They do a lot of damage. Oh, I'll go to Cosmic. I'll go to Cosmic. Cosmic looks cool. And what I wasn't doing was taking advantage of the gun for extra damage. You have to lock on real quick, shoot it, and then unlock and roll away. Best time to do is after he does his hand slams. That's the best time to do that is after his hand slams. Okay, so let's see here. Duel question Pacific. I ran away. How was that able to hit me? Oh the hell, see man, this. while I was fighting, my headset fell off. I had it on backwards. Yeah, so when you where's the sword at? Where is the sword? Where is the sword? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's six. That's six swords. Whew. Let me make sure here. Okay. Yep, second sword. So that's one of the legendary, two, three, four, five, six. Six legendary swords. Okay. Yeah, this particular boss fight, man, that his tentacle attack is hard to get out. You have to listen for it. It's best to play that with headsets on. It'll get you sometimes, but now yeah, I use a portal to get up to get to that fight. You can use the clock to make the gateway open up in the snow area, but every one of these bosses, the first mistake, King Watcher, who else? Cloudwater, that's the chick on top of the tree, and then the Leviathan. All four of those bosses. If you go to the location of the boss, say you enter the boss fight, and you activate the second eye. The second eye will show you the portal code to that boss. So instead of some of the bosses, you have to sacrifice stats to get to the boss, and that makes the fight harder. But by doing this, you can come in with any stat you want. It gives you a bit of a better advantage on a game that's buggy as hell anyway. But let's see here. So I got one more sword to get. I got six. Once I get the seventh sword, I'll come back here and I just need to get one more. Yeah, I just gotta get one more sword. I didn't even put those there. It did it on its own. It must know I'm going for the seventh sword. The boss I just faced, and that's what I faced was the hardest boss. The other boss I'm about to face is the easiest boss in the game. Um, Also in this particular game, same thing happens in this game that happened to me in the Pipe Push Paradise puzzle game. Uh, Certain trophy requirements, as far as quantities and collectibles, you have to do it in one sitting. It's dark out here. Now I just gotta make my way to the hand. Leave me alone. I done came this far. I ain't dying on this playthrough. So I faced that mistake twice. I had a different stat for it the first time. Um, I had one that increases your stamina. Oh no, increases your damage and increases your health bar. Health bar is way up there. Whoa! And what happened there was while I was fighting him, I ran out of stamina, so I couldn't really attack his hand to damage him. I mean, I was doing some good damage. I got him down, but so I used this other one that has increased stamina and a little increased height, life with an increased boost. Man, it's dark out here. Where's the hand at? I'm just looking for rainbow type colors on the dial. You can spot them from a distance because they're lit up. Where? I probably walked past it, didn't realize it. There it is. Yeah, see how the rainbow? You can see it, the colors that light up from a distance. But apparently where I was standing at, a tree had blocked my view. So that boss is down. One more boss to go. And he's in the snow area. Now, one of the trophies is beat a boss with one purity left. So I got 7 purities. So this game has permadeath. If you lose all your purities and don't find them, because they will materialize within the 5 worlds somewhere. But if you don't get them back and you lose them all, the game's deleted. Then your game file's gone. Permadeath. There's ways to avoid that. Basically, go into your auto upload settings and uncheck this game. That way, it's not saved to the cloud. And you yourself make manual saves to the cloud. Oh yeah, getting back to the situation though. For example, there's a trophy of having all the relics, but you have to get all the relics in one play session. So I did that. I did a play session where I got all the rare swords. There's a lot of rare swords in the game. You just got to find 5 of them. So I got that trophy. Before I had 2, and then I got more later on. But you have to do them all in one play session. The Breaking the Curse trophy requires you to have all 7 legendary swords in one play session. So what I plan to do is do a prep run. What do I need right now? I don't need none of those. I plan to do a prep run. For that, mainly I get those little red dots up there. Those are like Estus Flask from Dark Souls, or Blood Vials and Demons from Bloodborne. Those are, or red jars of health boosts like Link drinks in Zelda. You start off with 1. There's 5 more in the game. There's 1 in each of the 5 areas. I'm in the swamp, so you got the main area, Azak Ame area. Then you got the desert. You got the snow area, and then the bamboo woods. Each of them has 1 of those red crystals to find. Also, in all 5 areas, if you look at the life bar, you see 5 ticks after it at the end of the long stretch of no ticks. Those are 5 life boosts you can find. Each area has a tree, and with the second eye, you'll see a white ring around the tree that has it. But if you normally walk around and look, you see a tree that has a black ring around it, or something in the ground in front of it like an X. That tree, you hit that tree, and one of those fruits will fall down. That give you a life boost. Your stamina boost, there's 5 of those to find. Bottles. It's like having a monster in this game. But there's none in the swamp. There's 2 in the area to the left, as that area. The first area, there's 2 in that area. One's at a bird nest, and 1 is in a cave that you have to break the gate off by using the second eye to see the pattern to open it. The desert, the snow area, and the bamboo woods each has a rock that has a shelving on it, and you need the gun to shoot down the bottle. So that's your 5 of those. So my prep one would be maxing those stats out and getting a couple of rare swords and extra swords to fight with. Then save. Now I'll upload that save. And then the next video, I do the run through of facing all 7 bosses, starting with the one I just faced first. He's the hardest. Take him out. Everybody else is a little bit easier. The second hardest is the guy here in the swamp that's underground. It could be a long fight. You can use the gun and just shoot him and just keep moving until your gun reloads and shoot him again. Try to go in and swing him. He always able to hit you no matter what you do. But one time I did it. This in the previous video of that fight. I just went aggressive, man, and went after him, and I got him. They came down to me and him. fires the last blows. And then after him, the other harder one is Cloudwater on top because she's throwing those blades out of nowhere. They either drop from you from above or they come up from underneath. But you have to hit her to make the true form appear. That you have to attack the true form. You get some hits in, and you keep moving on the cloud. That fight is best done just in the late afternoon, going to the night where you can see better, or you might have to turn down your brightness. In the daytime, it's so bright up there you can hardly see those blades that she used to attack you with. So that's the order you want to attack. Those three hardest ones. Everybody else is easy after that. So I'm about to go to the snow area and the easiest boss in the game's in the snow area. Also, oh yeah, there's a rare sword in here I didn't get last time. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that sword. So I'm gonna need the fire relic. Okay, so it should be a statue. Well, also, let's see, where's that at? Where is that? Oh, there. From here, this one little outcropping over here with ice in front of it. When you first get in here, there's a rare sword in here to grab. All you do is come here, activate the fire. You get the fire relic from the bridge in the first area of the game. Across the bridge, you'll see the fire relic sitting on the bridge. And here you will find a rare sword. Alright. Then I found out from another YouTuber that we be helping each other out. Because this game has a lot of glitches and bugs, and there's people having issues of getting trophies to pop. There's a statue over here, in here, with 4, I guess, urn things to light. You light off 4 of those urn things, and then you'll get another rare sword to pop up. So I gotta find that statue. Now see those trees over there, the red trees? Oh, let me run. Those red trees is where the boss fight is, your last boss fight. I'll go there once I find that statue with the... Oh. Alright, now here's the shelf over here. You need a gun to shoot down the stamina bottle that sits on the shelf. So you shoot that. Oh. You shoot that with the gun to get it down. You can lock onto it by pushing R3. So that's one of your stamina bottles. Oops. Where's that statue at? Also, there are some enemies sitting on the ground out here. So just be aware of where you're walking. Because they will come after you. You don't have... Oh, here it is. Yeah. Damn. I gotta light 2 more of those. Oh man, just go away. He's still up there. He's turned around. I got like 2 more of those. You know, a rare sword is supposed to appear. Well, I saw it appear for him, so it should appear for me. Bump it. Get out of there! Alright. Just gotta gotta light one more. Good, it's lit. And there's the sword right there. Got it. See ya. Didn't want to be ya. Let me head back to the hand. Roll. Now, that boss fight I did. See that archway over there? That archway, if you turn it down on the clock, I think it's red or green. It's like in between. A cloth curtain would drop there in the doorway. You can walk through that to face the first mistake. But I had the code for it. So, and when you use the portal for those boss fights, use the portal to get back out of the boss fight. Otherwise, you're stuck in there for those particular boss fights. Oh, that's right. I'm heading over here. So, now this last boss fight, is the easiest one in the game. And, oh yeah, let me see what weapons I got. I should have won. Dying Wish. That's the sword I got. Pretty cool. Alright. Now, last boss fight. Where them trees? Oh, there they are. There's red trees over there. That's what I gotta head to. And you want your symbol on Pacific. I'll just put it on Pacific. If you do any other symbol, or, well, if you don't do Pacific, you lose. If you do any other symbol approach, what is that? Oh, okay, words. If you try to attack him, you automatically die. Automatically. So you just go in there and just use Pacific. You'll win the fight. And here he is. It's called a Pale Mask Cane. I'm not going to demonstrate what you do wrong, but I'll demonstrate what you do right. And that's it. I have 7 swords. Legendary sword acquired. Yep. So I'm gonna head back out, get to a save point, and then I'm gonna upload this save. And then do the boss fight. Now, this boss fight, it's not an easy fight. It's a little tricky. See, there's a guy right there, ready to get up and fight. I'm not fighting none of those fools. But I had to do a bunch of that to get the to break 20 swords. See, I got that trophy as well. That took an hour and a half to do that one by itself. Okay, where's the hand? There's the hand. At nighttime, see how see that's out there? You get those black figures. All the fire pits are lit with guys sitting around them. All of them will fight you and try and kill you. So, I'm going to head to the swamp. So I need dressing for the swamp. There you go. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I hit Bamboo Woods. So I need the swamp. So the swamp is duel. So yeah, I gotta go to the top of the elevator. Good. That means if I die, I'll respawn back here and I lose one of my healths. Okay. So on that note, I'm gonna end this one and take a little break before I do that boss fight. And I will be streaming that next. What time is it now? Almost 11. We'll shoot by 11:30. I'm gonna shoot for that then.